All right. So just a little bit about me. If you're not sure who I am and why I'm doing this meeting, let me share a little bit of my story with you. I started with Plexus in November of 2013. I got married that summer prior, and like most brides, I lost a bunch of weight, and then I got married and gained it all back and then some. So by the time November hit, I was really frustrated. I was embarrassed. I couldn't fit into my clothes, and I saw a friend posting on Facebook, and I thought, I might as well just try this Plexus thing and see if it helps me. What do I have to lose? And so I signed up as an ambassador simply to get my product at the cheapest price. And right away, my friend said, I know that finances are tough for you guys. If you want to just get a couple customers, that would at least cover the cost of your products. And I didn't have any intentions on starting any sort of business, but I really wanted to cover the cost of the products because we truly couldn't afford it. I was working full time. And then I had 2 part-time jobs after school, and we still couldn't make ends meet. So I thought, sure, I'll get a few customers. And so immediately after I got my website, I asked my parents, because my mom has diabetes and my dad wanted to lose weight. And so they were my first customers. I had 2 customers within 15 minutes of being an ambassador. And my sponsor just said, if you share, maybe you can make some more money. So I started posting on Facebook right away. And before I had even had the pink drink in my hand for 2 days, I already had 4 ambassadors on my team. And so that showed me, all I have to do is really share about this awesome company and these awesome products. And maybe I could make more than just a little bit of money. And so I began to share, and really that's how my business started to grow. In the meantime, with my health, things started to improve that I wasn't expecting. I joined Plexus solely to lose weight, and I did lose over 20 pounds, but I also lost some things that I wasn't planning on losing. I had major acid reflux, the type that would make you nauseated all day, the type that would make you throw up. On a regular basis, my coworkers were hearing me throw up, and that went away completely after a few months, and it's not come back. It came back slightly when I was pregnant, but nothing like it was before. I also had major chronic back pain from osteoarthritis, which means I basically have damage in my back because I'm 5'11", and I've always worked with very little kids. And so I did a lot of damage bending down, squatting down, working with little kids. And through Plexus products, after a few weeks of using some of our pain relief products, all of that pain is completely gone as well. I also have horrible, horrible allergies. Those allergies are nearly non-existent, and all because of Plexus products. So I lost 20 pounds, and I had all these amazing health testimonials, and so Plexus was totally changing my life, and I was just sharing about it. And as I was sharing about it, Plexus started to change my friends' lives, and then I would share more about that. And as I kept sharing, my team kept growing. And so what started out as something that I just wanted to make a little bit of money with became something that was going to be a real financial business for us. Like I mentioned, I had 2 part-time jobs after school, and I was able to match what I was making with those 2 part-time jobs in my very first month with Plexus. And then my big goal became to be able to leave my teaching job and stay at home with my little girl. I should interject that I got pregnant. I lost 20 pounds. I got pregnant, and that was my big goal, to be able to stay at home with my baby girl. And I'm proud to say that I have a 3.5-month-old daughter, and I am an Emerald Ambassador, and so I make more than double what I made as a full-time teacher with a master's degree. So I am at home with my little baby girl. That's a picture of her. She's so stinking cute. And I'm continuing on my health journey. I still don't have those allergies. I still don't have acid reflux. I still don't have symptoms of osteoarthritis. And I've lost 32 pounds, 32 baby pounds. Thank you, Jesus. So I am loving my Plexus products, and my business continues to grow. So Plexus has totally, completely changed my life, both my health and our financial, and our business, our finances. So that's why I'm so excited to share with all of you, and so honored that you would spend your Friday evening with me. So like I said, a lot of people come to Plexus either for the business opportunity, or for the products. And I share the business opportunity because I know so many people are just like we were. Many of you maybe on this call today cry yourself to sleep at night because you're not sure how you're going to pay your bills. You're overwhelmed with debt. You're overwhelmed maybe with student loans. And I can just say those things because that was totally us. And so I want to share with you just a few things about our business opportunity, and then we'll move on to the products. Plexus is so different from other network marketing companies because it truly provides an unmatched compensation plan, and they pay you in 11 different ways. Now, I'm not going to go through all of the 11 different ways today because that would be a really long meeting, and we want to make sure that we just do this short and sweet so you can get back to your families. But I'm going to go over my 3 favorite ways tonight. First, you can make money just through commissions. And what's really awesome is that Plexus essentially pays you commission on anything that comes from your website. So that could be anything that you purchase as an ambassador. That could be my product, my husband's product, as well as anything a customer might buy from your website. Now, when you hit $100, that allows you to make commission. Everything over that $100, you start making money. So from $100 to $500, you make 15% commission on anything that is bought from your website, which is pretty generous. Now, once you hit $500, everything that is bought or sold from your website, you make 25% commission, which is pretty incredible. And this is typically the first way that people start making money with Plexus. Like I mentioned, my first 2 customers were my parents. So right then and there, I started making money just by people buying from my website. Another one of my favorite ways to make money with Plexus is through business building bonuses. And essentially what a business building bonus is a bonus from our company when someone signs up under you as an ambassador. So when someone signs up under me as an ambassador, they have the opportunity to buy a $99 welcome pack or a $199 welcome pack. And I get a bonus for that, either $25 or $50. And what's awesome is that I get paid for that. My sponsor gets paid for that. The sponsor above her and the sponsor above her gets paid for that. So why that is so amazing is that even when I am personally not signing people, when my team is working, I'm still getting paid. Again, like I mentioned, I just had a little baby girl. The week that I had my baby girl, I wasn't really doing a whole lot for my business, but I was still getting paid because I had so many people on my team still working and signing ambassadors. The other really awesome thing about business building bonuses is that they're paid on Fridays. And so, as I mentioned, I was a school teacher and I only got paid once a month as a school teacher. So by about the 7th of the month, we were already out of money. And so business building bonuses for us were just a great way to get some income. It was literally our gas money, our grocery money, maybe we could go to the movies because these things were paid on Friday. So it was nice that I was starting to get paid almost every week. My last and very favorite way that you can get paid that I'm going to share with you today is through Plexus Pay Points. Plexus Pay Points is essentially profit sharing. And so you get points for every qualified ambassador that's in your organization 7 levels down. So I've never done network marketing before, so let me explain what that means. I've never done network marketing before Plexus. So if you haven't done it before and you're not sure what that means, let me explain. Basically, when you sign up someone as ambassador, they would be your level 1. When they sign up somebody, that would be your level 2. When they sign up somebody, that would be your level 3. So you get paid 7 levels down, which is pretty incredible. So you can really build a significant organization just by growing your team. A lot of people will say, I don't know a lot of people. I could never have a huge team of people. But really, all you need to do is think about finding 3 people that might join your team. And that could be your mom, your cousin, and your best friend. Think of those people that you would want to work with. Think of people that need a financial opportunity. Think of people that need health products. So if you see on the screen here, if you signed 3 people, and then you just trained each of those people to sign 3 people themselves, your team would grow. You would go from 3 people to 18 people just by doing that. Now, if your people trained each of their people to also get 3 more people, your team would grow exponentially. And I can say this from experience. I have many more level 3s, 4s, and 5s than I do my own level 1s, because that's just the nature of the business. If you're training your people right, they're getting 3 more people who are getting 3 more people who are getting 3 more people. So if this is all you ever did was just get 3 people and train each of them to get 3 more people, and that's all you ever did, 7 levels down, and everybody did that, per month, just in Plexus Pay Points, you would make over $14,000 in Plexus Pay Points. And I know that sounds crazy, but I have friends that make this amount of money just in Plexus Pay Points. I am coming close to a rank where I will be making close to this much amount of money just in Plexus Pay Points. And let me remind you that there are 11 different ways to make money with Plexus. This is just one of them. This is just my favorite. So if you did this same idea, if you got 4 people and then you taught all 4 people to go get 4 more people, and then each of those 4 people got 4 more people, if you did that 7 levels down, you could literally make $87,000 a month with Plexus. And we know people that make this amount of money with Plexus. And again, if you did this same very thing, as if you got 5 people and you trained each of them to get 5 people, and they trained each person to get 5 more people, all the way 7 levels down, you could literally make $364,000 just in Plexus Pay Points every single month, which is incredible. So when I go over that slide, I know those numbers can be big, and you're probably thinking, wow, do people really make that kind of money? People really make that kind of money. But let me scale back if you're not quite there yet. This is the annual income disclosure that Plexus released in November. And this shows you how much people make at each rank. And these are averages. So these are not exact numbers, but averages. So people start out as an ambassador. When people are just an ambassador and they're not necessarily sharing, maybe they're just getting their product wholesale, maybe their mom, bought something from them, maybe it's just them and their husband, they may make around $500 a year. So that's not too shabby. I know a lot of people that are in different network marketing companies that don't make any money at all. So $500 a year, I mean, that's a nice little vacation. That's, money in your pocket every month. That's a nice amount of money. The first rank that people get recognized in Plexus is the rank of silver. And I know there are many silver ambassadors on this call, and you'll hear from one of them in just a bit. Silver ambassadors make close to $5,000 a year. So if you average that out, divided that up between 12 months, that's a significant amount of money. And so I love that even at your very first rank achievement with Plexus, you're making a good amount of money. Most people would say that $300, $400, $500 a month would drastically change their family's finances. If that's one of you, I know for me, that was huge for us. Just in our very first month with Plexus, I was able to make close to that amount of money. And most Americans, if you made $300 to $500 a month, that $300 to $500 could save you from bankruptcy. It could save you from foreclosure. It could be that thing that pays your credit cards. It could be that thing that keeps the lights on, keeps the water on, keeps your cable on. And so that's a big deal even at silver. And you can see on the chart that at each rank, the numbers go up significantly. And I know on this very call, we have gold ambassadors that are making close to $12,000 a year. That's about $1,000 a month. Again, incredible. That is way more than I was making with my 2 part-time jobs after school. At senior gold, you're making, close to $23,000 or more. That's what many teachers make as their annual income when they first start out teaching. At Ruby, $35,000. That's a significant income. Senior Ruby, $51,000, and the rank that I'm at as Emerald is $119,000 a year, which is crazy. It's totally crazy. I never thought I would be that kind of person. And I say this to encourage you because I'm a normal person. I was just a teacher. I'm not a salesperson. I never intended on this even being a business. And I used to always think, I'm not the kind of person that would make six figures. You know, if I wanted to make six figures as a teacher, I would have to go back to school, get a credential get an administrator's credential, and then try to be a principal. And there's only one principal at my school, so I probably couldn't be the principal there. I'd have to move somewhere else. And then I'd hate my life because I would never want to be a principal, and that's nothing I would ever want to do. But instead, I get to make that equivalent sort of paycheck, and I get to stay home and hang out with my baby girl and do hour-long meetings just like this, and hang out with you guys. So I think it's a pretty fair trade for me. And it's just, again, just from sharing our products. I'm at this level as an emerald, soon to be sapphire, and you can see at sapphire and diamond, it again goes up exponentially. In addition to all those really cool the really cool compensation plan and awesome financial benefits, Plexus truly treats their ambassadors so well. They honor their ambassadors and reward them and recognize them all the time, which I love. And so I just want to share a few cool things, a few cool Plexus perks. In the top left-hand corner, you'll see I am about to go to Maui with the other jewels, which is emerald, sapphire, and diamond. I'm going to go with them in a month, which is so exciting. Plexus is paying for us to go to Maui, and I like to say, you know, Plexus doesn't do anything bootleg, because I could go to Maui and I could, find the cheapest ticket on Travelocity and stay at this little bootleg hotel and do everything on a shoestring budget. But I'm thankful that Plexus is paying for it, because I get to go to Hawaii, and I'm going to fly first class, and I get to stay in this gorgeous resort. And it's pretty incredible the way Plexus treats us. Down at the bottom left corner, you'll see this is a picture. Myself and Amanda's on this call as well, and there might be some of these other girls on the call as well. This is our first trip that Plexus paid for, and this was to go to Dallas for convention. So I earned a travel voucher. I earned my convention for free. I had fancy dinners. Plexus really treated us so kindly. The next trip that Plexus paid for me to go on is this Plexus Leaders Retreat. Last year it was in Florida, and so I got to go and stay at this gorgeous resort. I got to go to Disneyland for free, beautiful dinners. Again, just spoiled by this company. Again, I got to go to Phoenix, Arizona in June, and in October I'll be going to DC. So in just 2 years, I will have gone on 5 paid-for trips with my company. And I've been working since I was 16 years old, and I have never been sent on trips by any company except for Plexus. And so 5 beautiful trips in 1 year. Another awesome Plexus perk is down here on the right. When you get to the rank of emeralds, you get a Plexus Lexus. And so this is me and my husband, and I don't remember how many months pregnant I was there, but I have the RX 350, and it's paid for by Plexus. It's an incredible, incredible perk. I always say, right before I got my Lexus, I literally had my Toyota Corolla, 2006 Toyota Corolla, and I was praying over it when I would drive it places so that it wouldn't break down. And I literally prayed over it on our way to the dealership to make sure we would get there okay. And my husband and I often look at each other and just think, how is this our life? I don't understand how we just got this Lexus. So it's an incredible perk being with Plexus. In this upper right-hand corner, this is the Plexus branded iPad. Last October, Plexus did an incentive just really for us doing our job. And from that, many people even on this call were able to get a Plexus branded iPad. In the middle, this is my handsome husband and my little baby girl, and he's not on this slide just because I think he's handsome. The reason why he's on this slide is because this is another awesome Plexus perk. In Plexus, once you hit the rank of gold, you are allowed to sign your spouse up under you on your team. Now, if you've never done network marketing before, that might not sound like a big deal, but it's actually a huge deal, and let me explain why. To become a gold ambassador, my husband just ranked as a gold ambassador, you have to have 100 points in your organization. So Plexus pays out points at about $3 a point. So my husband has 100 points, and he got paid $3 for each one of those points. So he got paid $300 as a gold ambassador. because he's on my team, I also get those points. So he got paid 300 points, but I also get paid those same 300 points for those same people. So again, it's literally double dipping in the company, and the company really encourages it. So my husband is working his way up, and he can earn his own Plexus Lexus. He can earn his own trip to Maui. He can earn his own trips. And we literally get to have all these Plexus perks ×2 in our house. The very last thing I wanted to highlight with Plexus is this Plexus Gems Thrive Rescue Home. Now, this is not something that's sponsored by corporate, but it's something that's been really cool that has come to fruition because of Plexus. And I'll just share what that is. When I started with Plexus, I started learning about the compensation plan. Just like all of you are listening to me now, I started learning, and I thought, if this is the real deal, I want to do something with these financial blessings. If God were to really bless this, like I think he has a potential to bless this company and bless our hands in it, I want to do something big. And we have friends that are missionaries in Thailand, and they have a rescue home for kids that have been trafficked or are at risk for being trafficked into the sex trade. And so I told my husband, if this thing blows up like I think it might, let's open up another rescue home. And my husband, being the awesome husband that he is, said, yeah, honey, of course. Because, that's kind of what he says for everything I want to do. And so what's really amazing is last summer, God put it on my heart, and he said, you know what, now's the time, Janelle, invite other people to join you. I sort of thought, I'll just wait till I'm like rich, and then I'll open up my own home. But I felt God saying, ask other ambassadors if they want to join you. And so we invited other ambassadors to partner with us. And in a very short amount of time, in about 6 months, we were able to raise $70,000 to open up a new rescue home. And so that rescue home is open. And not only that, but we were able to raise the sustainable monthly donation that we needed of $5,000 a month to take care of kids. So the second rescue home in Thailand is open, and they've accepted 3 little kids, 2 of whom are boys, and which is a huge deal because boys are trafficked as well, and there's typically not very many places for them to go if there's a rescue home for them. Additionally, these are all 3 kids from Cambodia. And another huge thing, many homes are not permitted to take in kids from other countries, but this home has such a good relationship with the government, they literally have given them kids from Cambodia. If these kids were not in the home, they would be in sort of a camp with other adults, with criminals, with all sorts of people, very, very vulnerable. And the third cool thing about this home is that these kids are all under the age of 5 years old, and they were all trafficked by their parents into Thailand. So our Plexus Gems Thrive home was able to rescue 3 little kids under the age of 5 and save them from a life of slavery. And it's all because of the generosity of other Plexus ambassadors. And so that's one thing I love about Plexus, is that I have met so many giving, incredible people that are willing to just be a blessing because they've been so blessed by Plexus. So moving through just the business side of Plexus, there are a few common questions that people ask. And so I just want to go through those really quickly. And then after I go through these, my friend Amanda is going to share her testimonial. Common questions we hear. Is it expensive to start? And I want to just affirm you that it's not expensive to start. If you were to start a business, a barbershop, a cupcake shop, a bakery, a cookies, I don't know why I keep saying bakery type things, but if you were to start any sort of business, it would cost you a significant amount of money to start up. You would have to get a loan from a bank. You would have to risk a lot and hope that in the next 5 years you'd make that return back. With Plexus, it's literally $34.95 to start as an ambassador. The awesome thing is that you don't have to carry stock. Everybody buys things through your website. And so I don't have to ever exchange money with my friends. I don't have to deliver things. With Plexus, there's no huge expensive packages to buy. I know many other companies, you have to buy huge packages, $500, $1,000. With Plexus, you're just buying what you need to consume for yourself. Again, with Plexus, you don't have to have a minimum every single month. I love that. So if in a few months you have some financial catastrophe and you don't want to do Plexus anymore, you're not bound to sell anything or buy anything. And then lastly, you don't have to have parties. So I don't have to invite people to my house and then people feel bad because they ate my appetizers and they feel like they have to buy some candle that they don't really want because they came to my house and they're my friend. I love that we don't have to do parties. I love that we don't have to give away samples. I just do these informational meetings. It's not even really costing me anything because you guys are all just logging in from home. I just do these informational meetings because I love Plexus and love to share. But you guys are not required to buy anything or feel pressure to do anything. Another thing people often ask or comment and say is that I'm not a salesperson. And I would say awesome, because we don't really want salespeople because they're kind of annoying. Really what we want are people that are going to share their life. You know, when I find something that I love, I share it. When I find a mascara that works for me, I post it on Facebook and I brag about it. When I eat in an awesome restaurant, I tell everybody they have to. And so that's essentially what you're doing with Plexus.
I have a question.
You're sharing your product, your passion. Hold on just a second. I want to make sure I'm mute.
I have a question.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, if you have questions, you can stay on at the very end, or you can ask the sponsor that invited you. I just wanted to make sure everyone was on mute because we get a lot of feedback if it's not on mute. Next slide. A lot of people say, you know, I've tried network marketing before and it just didn't work for me. And I just implore you to consider Plexus because it's so different. The thing is that people are not going to die if they don't buy that lipstick, if they don't buy that mascara, if they don't buy that purse, or they don't buy that necklace. But people are dying every day from poor health. And we literally have incredible, incredible products that are changing lives and giving people a new hope. In our country, obesity is on the rise. Diabetes is on the rise. And we have incredible products that are changing lives every day. And so I just encourage you, Plexus is different than other companies that you may have tried before. And we really are at the right place and at the right time. And so with that, I want my friend Amanda to share with you how Plexus has helped her and her family. So I'm going to unmute her. Let me find her. There she is. And I'm sorry,
Hi.
I don't see you.
I'm not here.
All right. And I'm going to go back to my screen share. And Amanda, go ahead and share your story. Oh, I don't hear you now. Amanda?
Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Hi, my name is Amanda. I started taking Plexus having no idea how it would change my family's life. I jumped all in as an ambassador a year and a half ago. I wanted to lose some baby weight and I wanted to be able to keep it off. So I was like, let's give this a try. I also wanted to start making some extra money so I could not have to go back to work full time.
What's your camera?
Okay, just give both to her. Sorry, guys. So after 3 months of taking Plexus, I lost about 15 pounds and I was still going. To this day, I've lost about 24 pounds and all kinds of inches. It's been amazing. And I've gone down from a 16 to a 10 so far. That last year when I had to go back to work in July, I only had to go back part-time thanks to Plexus. So now for the real thing that's been amazing for me with Plexus. This is like one of the best parts I've experienced with Plexus so far. I have 4 kids, and one of my twins struggled with double chronic ear infections 2 to 3 times a month. And all the moms out there know having to drag all your children to urgent care all the time, at least 2 or 3 times a month, is not the easiest thing to do. The last time the doctor had pulled me aside and said that we needed to have a talk because my son might have to have tubes put in his ear because of the chronic ear infections, which is not something a mom wants to hear. I had read a couple things about how moms are giving their sons probiotic or children probiotic to help them with their immunity and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, well, maybe I should start giving this to him and see what happens. Not even thinking it would help him with any kind of ear infections. But what the heck, because the more I was learning about Plexus, the more I was learning about how to keep your gut healthy. So I started giving them to him, and I gave him one a day. And then within that week, he had another ear infection. So instead of taking him in, I actually upped the probiotic. And within a couple days, the ear infection was completely gone. And to this day, since that last week he had an ear infection like last July, he hasn't had one since, which is crazy to me that I was about to take my son in for surgery to get the tubes in his ears, and all he simply needed was this probiotic to help get him healthy. So this is the one main reason why I Plexus.
Thank you so much. Amanda is my very best friend, and so it's going to make me cry. This is the cool thing about Plexus, you guys. When you love people and the people that you love have life change, that means so much. To know that all I did was share, and now my godson doesn't have to have chronic ear infections every month. I mean, that could just make me weep right here just for that, because nobody wants to see your kids, the people that you love, suffer. Amanda is also, like she said, just part-time at work. She's close to becoming a gold ambassador, and she should be able to be a stay-at-home mom in just a few months. So it's so cool to work with your friends, and I'm so blessed to be in Plexus with my friends and people that I love. So with that said, I am going to show you our products. And are you guys seeing the product video? Thumbs up if you see the YouTube video. No?
Plexus Worldwide offer.
Okay, cool. So this is a video put out by a company. A lot of you guys are probably wondering, okay, you told us all about the business, now I want to hear about the products. So this video is short and sweet, and it's all of the products that our company has, and so I'll play that for you now.
Select group of health products that bring something truly unique and special to our ambassadors and customers. Anchored by the bestseller Plexus Slim, this weight loss drink is the one everyone is talking about. Known as the pink drink, these tasty fruit-flavored crystals mix easily with water. The highlight ingredients include Garcinia cambogia, alpha-lipoic acid, and chlorogenic acid, all in a blend that's responsible for the amazing testimonials of changed lives and countless before and after pictures. Joining Plexus Slim is Accelerator Plus, a daily capsule that joins forces with Slim to enhance the weight loss process with ingredients known to help modulate the reduction of body fat and suppress appetite. Accelerator Plus is effective in a mild way for those who need to avoid supplements that are overstimulating. When you want to add a whole dimension of energy to your weight loss journey, our other companion to Plexus Slim is Plexus Boost. Formulated to turn up the thermogenic thermostat and give you a whole new energy gear, Boost contains Caralluma fimbriata, an edible cactus that has been traditionally used by tribal East Indians for years to suppress hunger and enhance endurance through increased energy. It has now been clinically proven to suppress appetite, reduce body weight, and increase energy intake. Plexus Boost also contains yerba mate, which has been shown to be a stimulant, diuretic, and it may assist with weight management. The high genamine used in Plexus Boost is sourced from tangerine peel and lotus seed extract and has been shown to increase energy. Plexus Boost is sure to live up to its name, helping deliver the weight loss results you want and the energy you need. Plexus Block is the effective way to reduce post-meal blood sugar naturally. Block contains the active ingredient NC2, the only available starch and sugar blocker proven to reduce post-meal blood sugar levels by up to 48%. Plexus Block may help support healthy blood glucose levels, help reduce the glycemic index of foods you have already eaten, and It even helps inhibit starch and table sugar digestion and absorption. How your body deals with dietary sugars and carbs plays a very important role in your weight loss and weight management. Now Plexus Block is here to support your metabolism and control post-meal blood sugar. Plexus X Factor is a new generation of multivitamin. This complex of essential vitamins is mixed with a blend of aloe vera sources that deliver aloe in its ultimate form. When aloe and vitamins are together, the aloe increases the absorption of the vitamins, so you actually get the benefits where they count. It's like a turbocharged vitamin. This multivitamin contains New Zealand black currant, one of the highest potency antioxidants on earth, and it also gets the amplified effect of the aloe. Plexus X Factor can be the new secret weapon for taking your health to a new level. Plexus X Factor family chewables contain the same multivitamin complex and New Zealand black currant antioxidants as Plexus X Factor. These chewable tablets are fruit flavored and deliver a very potent antioxidant compound, a unique benefit in a chewable type vitamin. ProBio 5 is a clear signal that Plexus Worldwide is serious about addressing your health from a wide variety of directions. Many influences in our daily lives compromise the health of our intestinal flora, home to the biggest part of our immune system. We take antibiotics, breathe pollution, and eat highly processed foods, which weaken the flora in our intestinal tract. ProBio 5 is formulated with a rich blend of probiotics and enzymes to recharge your system with friendly disease fighters and immunity builders. BioCleanse is a gentle but effective bowel cleanse for daily use. Good regularity seems to have an important role in weight loss and overall quality of health. BioCleanse isn't harsh or irritating. Its oxygenating action helps its ingredients work comfortably and effectively. Fast Relief Capsules are nature's approach to inflammation. The formula gives your body the tools to quiet the flare-ups we often have with soreness and aches and pains. It contains Eterol, which is the extract of New Zealand green lip mussel. This substance has a long history of reducing inflammation among the indigenous Maori tribes of New Zealand, and now you can enjoy the help provided by this natural ingredient. Fast Relief Cream is an all-natural proprietary blend of ingredients for fast and temporary topical relief. It's easy to use, absorbs quickly, and it's non-greasy. It even has a pleasant scent. Fast Relief Cream also contains Eterol from the New Zealand green lip mussel. Fast Relief Nerve Support is a dietary supplement in capsule form that is targeted to provide the body with a nutrient blend intended to support nerve health and function. Many people have discomfort caused by nerve issues, and if certain nutritional factors are absent, they may benefit from Fast Relief Nerve Support, which delivers what nerves rely on for strength and healthy function. Plexus 96 is a protein-rich snack drink mix that is enhanced with vitamins and minerals and an ideal amino acid profile. This is the fast and easy way to get a healthy snack in your weight loss journey that helps you reach your goals rather than holding you back. Plexus 96 comes in both delicious chocolate and vanilla flavors. Plexus Body Cream is a unique skin revitalizer that is filled with rich ingredients. Your skin will benefit from aloe, sweet almond oil, grapeseed oil, evening primrose oil, lavender oil, and rose oil. Plexus Body Cream also contains spirulina algae and activated charcoal, and it's ideal for use by both men and women. The Plexus Breast Check Kit is a patented and uniquely constructed material that allows home breast self-exams to be done with much greater effectiveness. It creates a sensory touch magnification that helps increase hand sensitivity.
All right, those are our awesome products. Just one note, they mentioned the Fast Relief products. Just if you're interested in Fast Relief products, those are the products that helped me with my osteoarthritis. It's now called Ease. So just if you go to look for it, it's now called Ease in a beautiful blue bottle. A few questions that people have about the products. They're almost always the same questions, so I just like to go over them really quickly, so when you leave this meeting, you have most of your questions answered. And then I'm going to invite my friend Alyssa to share her incredible Plexus testimonial. The common question that we get is it expensive? And I ask you, it depends. Some people think it is, some people think it isn't. I know for me, I was spending money at Starbucks almost every day because I was so exhausted, and I would spend money on Starbucks on the way to work. And then sometimes, because I was on a sugar crash and I was exhausted, sometimes I'd have Starbucks or frozen yogurt or some other crap that I would waste my money on almost every day. And it wasn't helping me at all. It wasn't making me healthy. It was actually making me fatter and fatter and destroying my health. And so I ask you, what are your vices? What are things that you might be just throwing your money at that aren't helping you in your life? And maybe if you sacrificed a little, you can invest that money into something that could help you in your health. I know a lot of people that spend tons of money on medications. And again, we would never tell you to come off your medications without the advice of your doctor. But I have a friend that used to spend over $100 in pain medications. And now she doesn't spend any of that money on her medications. And she just invested in her health with natural products. A lot of us have gym memberships that we never use. A lot of us buy food with good intentions. We buy all this healthy food, and then you're so tired and you just want to eat junk that you end up eating fast food and you throw away the good food. So just consider, is there an area of your life maybe you could shave a little bit off of so you can invest in your health? A lot of people ask us, is it safe? And we just want you to know that Plexus products are safe, and they are the most natural way to lose weight and get healthy, but we always encourage you to check with your physician if you have any medical issues or concerns. A lot of people ask, is it FDA approved? And again, the funny thing is that the FDA is the Food and Drug Administration. Plexus is not a food, and it's also not a drug. And so the FDA does not approve or disapprove of any vitamin or supplement. If you've ever taken Emergency, if you've ever taken any sort of vitamin, Flintstones vitamins, anything like that, those things are not approved or disapproved by the FDA, and neither is Plexus. A common question we'll hear from people is, will it work for me? And there are so many testimonials about Plexus working for people, and you really won't know if you don't try. And so I am going to invite my friend Alyssa to share her Plexus testimonial. Let me find her. Are you on mute?
No, I'm not.
Okay, you're not on mute. Awesome. All right, so I am going to invite my awesome friend Alyssa to share her Plexus testimonial.
Okay, so can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Is it okay? Okay, so I started Plexus because Janelle posted on her Facebook wanting to know about people that suffered from chronic pain. And I had been going to doctors, multiple doctors here and there for now, it would be 8 years now. And they didn't know what was wrong with me. Every time we would go in, they thought it was rheumatoid arthritis. Then we'd go in, get my blood checked, and they were like, no, it's normal. And then they thought it was lupus, and then they thought maybe it's just nothing. And so then I thought I was crazy because I have all this chronic pain, and there's nothing that anybody can do for it. And so I asked Janelle, I was like, well, what is this? Because I first went off and I was like, I can't sleep because my eczema is going crazy, and I have super bad insomnia because I have 2 kids, and they, are hyper and crazy, and I love them, but I can't sleep at night. I can't turn my head off, and my eczema would just be driving me crazy. I suffer from chronic pain, and so that went on for 8 years, and nobody knew what was wrong with me. They just kept putting me more on medication here and there, but they never knew what was wrong. My husband had to help me get dressed, help me brush my teeth, help me do my hair, help me do makeup, because I couldn't lift my arms because it would just be so exhausting. I didn't want to get out of bed, and I just kept thinking, like, God, why did you make me a mom? Because I can't take care of my kids. Sorry. nobody had any answers for me. And it wasn't until I found Janelle, and I just kind of was like, I've been on everything possible. Nobody knows what's wrong. I can't play with my kids. I'm in this depression and I don't know how to get out. I, see a therapist every week because I just don't know what to do. It was just really, I couldn't wash dishes. I couldn't do anything and just felt hopeless. We recently found out that it was fibromyalgia that was causing it. And it was good to have a name to it, but to be told that there's nothing that they can do besides give you muscle relaxers that are going to make you feel more like crap, was hard to hear, or an antidepressant that was going to maybe make you feel like a zombie. And I didn't want to be a zombie anymore. I wanted to be a mom. I wanted to be a wife. I wanted to be in ministry. And I had to map my days according to naps because of me, not because of my kids, but because of me. My kids were used to doctors and physical therapy being normal. They would just say, okay, mommy has another doctor's appointment. And that was daily. But 4 months in, 5 months in now, I have clear skin. I can get my wedding ring back on my finger because my fingers aren't inflamed. My husband has his wife back and I'm happier. I'm not in any pain. I don't have any doctor's appointments. I don't have any more anxiety, and I don't have any pain. I have fibro, but it's under control for once in 8 years, and I can finally be a wife and a mom that I always wanted to be. And it all just started of, well, what is that? I thought it was for just weight loss. And it just, when I found out that it was going to change my entire life, I can't, I'm not going back. I can't not go back. So that's it. I mean, yeah, it's a game changer. That's for sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome
for sharing. I know it's so hard. I know people that share their story and they cry. I know it's so hard to be vulnerable and be honest. And we've been praying for this Zoom meeting, that this would be a meeting where somebody else on this call could relate to the stories that we're sharing, because we are here to be a blessing and to help. And so I'm so thankful that you stepped out and you took a leap of faith. And she was telling me, they're on one income themselves. And she said, we just made it work because I had to try and see if it would help me. And thank God it has been such a blessing for you. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
I'm going to go ahead and screen share again to finish up our presentation. So you can see, just by the stories that have been shared today, these are people that I love. These are people that I care about. This is why I share Plexus. This is why I post on Facebook every day. This is why I'm having this meeting right now, in hopes that if you can relate to any one of our stories, that you would give it a shot and maybe your life would change too. And if it's not you, who do you know? Who do you know that struggles with chronic pain and they go to doctors and doctors have no answers? Who do you know who maybe has a child that has chronic ear infections or kids that are constantly sick? Who do you know that has weight loss issues, that has trouble losing weight, allergies, acid reflux, chronic pain? I promise you that you are surrounded by people that desperately, desperately need Plexus. When I first started with Plexus, I used to think, Plexus is just for people like me, chubby people that need to lose weight. And I didn't know that skinny people had issues. I didn't know that skinny people had anxiety and insomnia and high blood pressure. And so the longer I've been part of Plexus, the longer I have this concrete belief that we are surrounded by people that are desperate for an answer. And Plexus just could be that answer for that person, like it has been for those of us that shared. So again, you're wondering, but will it work for me? You'll never know if you don't try. If you sign up as a customer, you'll have a 60-day money-back guarantee. If you don't love it, you can return it. We're coming on to the very end of our presentation. Just a few more slides and we'll be all done. I wanted to share a couple things with you about our company. A lot of people wonder, who is this Plexus thing? If you're tuning in from Texas or Oklahoma or Arkansas, you will probably know all about Plexus because everybody knows what Plexus is. If you're tuning in from California or maybe somewhere else, many of us have never heard of Plexus except for the people in our direct circle that maybe be posting about it or people that have shared with us. And I'll explain why. Basically, Plexus was founded in 2009 as a breast health company. The breast check kit was the only product they had. In that year, they had an annual revenue of $280,000. Fast forward to our current year, we are projected to be a $1 billion company this year. And, that type of growth does not happen unless we have products that work and they work for the masses. Another awesome thing is that Plexus is a debt-free company. The thing is that you will see many companies come and go, particularly health companies. They'll come and go, and they'll close within 2 years because they can't sustain it. Plexus has now been around 6 years and has no debt at all, and they're continuing to grow exponentially every year. If that wasn't enough, we have third-party validation. So these are not people from Plexus, these are third parties. Morgan Stanley, if you've heard of that name, Morgan Stanley, they have some incredible clients, including Facebook and Google, and the only network marketing company on their list is Plexus Worldwide. So that should give you some assurance that they believe that Plexus is a company that's going to be around for a long time. In Inc. 500, we debuted as number 8 as the fastest growing private company, and we've maintained our place on that list for a second year, which again is unheard of, particularly in network marketing. The last picture on the slide is from Success from Home. If you've heard of the magazine Success from Home is a joint magazine, and they devoted their entire summer spread last year to Plexus because of just the growth of our company. This slide shows a number of states, and you might be wondering why I'm showing you a slide with state names on it. The thing is that Plexus, as I mentioned, is not well known in every state. When I started with Plexus, California was on this list. And this list basically is a list of states that don't have a jewel ambassador. So that, again, is emerald, sapphire, or diamond. California was on this list. And shortly after I joined, a few months in, we got our first jewel ambassador. And now we have maybe 6 in the state of California. In the state of California, we have a ton of people. And there are so many people that still don't know what Plexus is. If you know anybody in any of these states, that means that these states are wide open, and these people probably have never heard of Plexus before, and there's so much opportunity in these states. And so as we sort of wrap up, as you're thinking about everything that you learned in this call, this quote sort of sums up Plexus for me. In network marketing, you will think the reward is the money, but the freedom will far outweigh the money. And in the end, it will all be about the lives that you've changed. And this is an exact encapsulation of what I think Plexus is. I always say I don't need to be rich. I've never wanted to be rich. I just wanted to have enough. And the thing is that it's the freedom to stay home with my baby girl. I never thought that being a stay-at-home mom was possible for me. I thought it was awesome. I thought it was so beautiful, and I envied moms that were able to do that. I just never thought it was an option for me. But now, because of the freedom that I have through Plexus, I'm able to make that choice myself. But truly, the most beautiful thing is to hear lives that are changed. And you've heard amazing life-changing testimonials tonight. And so I just want to encourage you, if you're considering the Plexus opportunity on the business side, I want you to see my face when I'm talking. If you're considering the awesome Plexus opportunity, I'm not asking you to consider, driving in 2-hour traffic, in traffic for 2 hours and working 40 hours a week, 50, 60, 80 hours a week. I'm simply encouraging you to drink the pink drink and share it with other people. And if you're not interested in the business opportunity, but you really want to try it for your health, I would encourage you. You'll never know if you don't try. So if you have any questions, if you're excited about signing up or trying the products, get with the person that invited you to this opportunity meeting and have an awesome awesome, awesome night. Thank you guys for tuning in. God bless you.